Here's a question for you. How often have you told yourself, starting Monday, everything changes? You picture yourself crushing your goals, waking up early, staying productive, eating right. But when Monday arrives, what actually happens? You hit snooze, you procrastinate, you promise yourself you'll start tomorrow instead. Sound familiar? You're definitely not the only one. Nearly every student battles with building solid routines. But here's what's exciting. When you nail down an effective daily structure, you unlock better concentration, higher energy levels, and surprisingly, more time to do what you love. Today, I'm walking you through a student routine that genuinely works. Not some extreme 20-hour grind that leaves you exhausted, but a realistic structure you can maintain long-term. Stay until the end because I'll reveal the science behind habit formation and practical strategies students actually use to maximize productivity, eliminate procrastination, and genuinely look forward to each day. Let's dive in. Before anything else, why does having structure matter? Consider your laptop. Without regular charging, without system updates, without proper maintenance, it stops functioning. Your mind operates identically. Without adequate sleep, fuel, and organization, your mental performance collapses. Here's the reality. Students rarely struggle because they lack intelligence. They struggle because they haven't learned to manage their time effectively. They either push too hard and experience burnout, or coast along and fall behind. This is why a structured daily routine functions as your personal operating system. It maintains consistency, sharpness, and reduces anxiety. Systems trump willpower. You won't always have motivation to tackle your work, but when your schedule is properly designed, your structure carries you forward automatically. Morning routine, the wake-up. Let's cut through the noise. Most students either ignore alarms completely or need 5 different alarms and still wake up late. Here's what actually matters. You don't need some insane 3 a.m. wake-up call. Rising between 6 and 7:30 hits the ideal window. The reason? Because mornings offer stillness, zero distractions, minimal noise, nobody demanding your attention, just you and your clarity. And here's where most students sabotage themselves. The absolute first action they take after opening their eyes is grabbing their phone. TikTok, messages, emails. That's equivalent to letting 100 random voices flood your consciousness before you've taken the first breath of the day. Do this instead. Stand up, do some light stretching, hydrate immediately, pull back your curtains, and expose yourself to morning light. This activates your brain's natural wake-up response. Then simply focus on your breathing for a couple of minutes. No urgency, no stress. Because your morning approach determines your entire day. Begin with disorder, and you'll experience disorder throughout. Begin with tranquility, and you'll maintain control. Next up, gentle physical activity. Most students claim, there's no way I can work out in the morning. I'm not suggesting an intense workout at dawn. Just 10 minutes, some stretches, basic yoga poses, a handful of bodyweight exercises, or simply moving around your space. Picture it like powering up your internet connection before you start streaming. Your physical body is the modem, your mind is the computer. When the body stays dormant, the brain can't function optimally.
Morning movement enhances circulation, delivering more oxygen to your brain. You'll genuinely comprehend and retain your study material instead of mindlessly staring at words.
Food and hydration. Here's something students seriously underestimate. Your brain requires fuel as well. During study sessions, your brain consumes glucose for energy. Skip your morning meal and your brain operates on fumes. This explains why you experience fatigue, irritability, or drowsiness during early classes. Keep your breakfast straightforward. Greek yogurt with berries, whole grain toast with avocado, or a protein-packed shake. You don't need anything elaborate, just something nutritious and satisfying. And absolutely don't overlook water. Consume plenty throughout the day. Here's an interesting fact. Feeling dehydrated mimics feeling exhausted almost perfectly. So when you think, why am I so unmotivated? Perhaps you're not. Perhaps your system is desperately signaling, I need hydration. Morning focus session. Now we reach the most valuable portion of your morning, studying. Here's the fundamental principle. Your cognitive abilities peak during morning hours. Why squander that window on social media scrolling or random content consumption? Dedicate it to your most challenging material. For instance, if mathematics challenges you, tackle problem solving in the morning. If you're studying chemistry, work through complex equations when you're mentally fresh. If you're learning programming, write code during peak mental clarity. A single concentrated hour during morning equals multiple unfocused hours at night. And here's the method. Apply the Pomodoro technique. 45 minutes of complete concentration, 15-minute break, zero multitasking. No television in the background, no constant music switching. Pure, deep work. During your 15-minute break, avoid your phone completely. Get up, stretch your muscles, drink water, gaze out your window. Provide your brain genuine recovery, not additional stimulation. Your brain isn't machinery. Even machines require downtime to perform well, so respect your mind properly. Afternoon routine, classes and study blocks. If you attend school or university, your afternoons typically involve lectures, seminars, or lab work. And truthfully, this is where most students lose engagement. They're physically present, appearing attentive, perhaps jotting down notes, but later, nothing truly registers. Here's the solution. Become an active participant. Rewrite notes using your own phrasing. Don't simply transcribe everything verbatim. Your brain retains information better when you actively process it first. Engage with questions. Even basic questions can illuminate concepts and make sessions more engaging. Create summaries of your learning. After each class, invest 3 to 5 minutes rapidly writing or verbalizing what you absorbed. This simple practice makes future reviews significantly easier, like studying material twice without additional time investment. Consider it this way. Active engagement is like properly planting crops. The more attention and care you provide, the deeper your comprehension develops. Passive attendance is like scattering seeds randomly. Most fail to take root. Lunch and recovery break. After several hours of mental work, both your brain and body need replenishment. What most students do is consume a massive, greasy meal, then collapse onto their bed or scroll endlessly. Heavy food pushes your energy towards digestion. Your body turns sluggish, your mind decelerates, and suddenly fatigue overwhelms you, despite just eating. Here's the better approach. Choose lighter, nutrient-dense meals. Moderate protein portions like fish, beans, or tofu, accompanied by vegetables or fruit, plus water.
Skip sugary beverages or deep-fried options. They create temporary energy surges, followed by significant crashes afterward. Post-lunch, give your brain a brief reset. Take a quick power rest, lasting 15 to 25 minutes maximum. Don't exceed this, or you'll wake up feeling worse. If resting doesn't suit you, take a brief outdoor walk. Even 15 minutes of fresh air revitalizes your system. Think of this as pressing your refresh button. Your mind has been processing for hours. It deserves this brief intermission before continuing. Afternoon focus session. Now arrives the challenging segment, the post-meal afternoon dip when energy decreases and concentration wavers, and it's extremely tempting to check your phone or just stare blankly at materials. Rather than resisting this, work with it strategically. Afternoons work perfectly for practical, application-based tasks, not dense theoretical content. Work through practice problems, complete exercise sets, attempt previous exam papers, review using study cards, create condensed notes of essential concepts, compose essays, assignments, or anything requiring active engagement rather than passive consumption. The logic is straightforward. Since your brain operates slower during afternoons, don't waste this period on demanding high-focus work. Evening routine. Physical activity. Let's be honest, after an extended day of classes and studying, your body feels drained and your brain is exhausted. That's precisely why even 25 to 40 minutes of activity can dramatically transform how you feel. You don't need a gym membership or equipment. Keep it enjoyable. Play soccer, tennis, volleyball, or whatever sport excites you. Take a jog or energetic walk outdoors. Even dancing freely to your playlist qualifies. Because physical activity doesn't just maintain physical fitness, it enhances memory retention, decreases stress levels, increases energy reserves, and elevates mood. Students who exercise in evenings typically sleep more soundly and wake with sharper focus the following day. Creative exploration.
After moving physically, it's time to engage your mind differently. Even top-performing students don't spend every waking moment studying. They dedicate time to interests, and so should you. Engage in something enjoyable and imaginative. Sketch, photograph, or design. Compose poetry, articles, or personal reflections. Learn a musical instrument. Develop a side project. Perform, move expressively, or experiment with new recipes. Because creativity functions like a mental reset switch. It prevents exhaustion, maintains motivation, and makes academics feel less overwhelming. Additionally, it helps you uncover talents and interests beyond schoolwork. That's what makes existence fulfilling. Evening review session. Now that both body and mind are relaxed, it's time for gentle review. But understand, this isn't the moment for your hardest subjects or complex theories. Instead, revisit your earlier notes from today. Solve straightforward or moderate difficulty questions, organize and prepare tasks for tomorrow, condense key information in your personal words. This makes future recall significantly easier. If you maintain this consistency, you'll discover that when nighttime arrives, you feel satisfied rather than regretful about wasted time, and your mind will be more peaceful, facilitating easier sleep and better retention of studied material. Night routine. Tomorrow's planning. Before heading to bed, dedicate 5 to 10 minutes organizing your upcoming day. Document 3 to 5 concrete tasks you definitely want to accomplish. Not ambiguous items like work, but specific actions like complete biology chapter 6, solve 15 algebra equations, read 20 pages from assigned literature. Here's the psychology behind this. Your brain continuously processes incomplete tasks. That's why occasionally, even when you're lying down, you can't stop contemplating everything you haven't finished yet. When you document things externally, your brain calms because it recognizes there's already a blueprint. You can rest without feeling anxious about forgetting something important. It's like communicating with your mind. Everything's handled. You can relax now. Digital cutoff. Here's a challenging one, and I understand it's difficult for most students. Eliminate screens at least 45 minutes before sleeping. The reason? Because your smartphone, computer, and television all produce blue light wavelengths which deceive your brain into perceiving it's still midday. That's why you endlessly scroll social media until late hours, even when you're aware you should be resting. Instead, substitute screen time with something peaceful. Read an engaging book or thought-provoking article. Listen to calming audio or interesting podcasts. Write about your experiences. Even a short period of this can significantly improve sleep quality. Your brain starts naturally settling down instead of being overly activated by constant notifications or streaming content. Sleep priority. Never compromise sleep for studying. I understand the temptation, tests, deadlines, last-minute preparation, but here's the absolute truth. Sleep is when your brain transforms what you studied into long-term memory. Think of your brain like a smartphone. Studying uploads the information, but sleep is the backup and processing function. Reduce your sleep, and you're literally wasting your efforts. So target 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep nightly. Now, here's something most students completely miss. Your routine becomes worthless if your mentality is fragile. Stop measuring your study time against others. Some individuals claim they work 16 hours daily. Most are exaggerating. Prioritize effectiveness, not duration. Remember, consistency defeats sporadic intensity. It's superior to study 3 hours daily for 2 months than 10 hours for 3 days, then completely burning out. And don't fear setbacks. Every student initially struggles maintaining routines. The secret is to begin again the following day, not abandon the effort entirely. So, there's your complete breakdown. The optimal daily routine for students, one that harmonizes academics, wellness, and personal life. Morning equals intensive focus, afternoon equals practice and implementation, evening equals activity, creativity, and light review, night equals restoration and preparation. If you commit to this for just 1 month, you'll witness the transformation. Enhanced focus, reduced stress, superior academic performance, and overall well-being. If this content provided value, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share with fellow students. Remember, discipline today creates freedom tomorrow. Let's build better habits together.